Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of the Road to the World Series. And today we are playing Game 2 of the St. Louis series. The Cubs will be facing off against St. Louis, both with identical records. But the Cubs were able to edge the Cardinals yesterday 1-0 and take a lead in this series of 1-0. But today we got Yoshi Wada going on the mound, making his first start of the year. After the Jason Hamill broke his hand in his last start. Unfortunate for us. Fortunate for the Cardinals because Hamill was really starting to kind of pitch pretty well. More often than not, wasn't great every time out, but you can't be great every time out. You can't have that great stuff all the time. But he'll be opposing Adam Wainwright, who has had a rough season thus far. He's 2-3. He got a 4.08 ERA. So he's been getting knocked around quite a bit. I know he pitched in that Reds Sunday Night Baseball special that we had here a couple weeks ago, and he got knocked around a little bit. So really trying to get back on track after a rough first month. But we're going to go ahead and get into this now. I forgot to mention, too, Miguel Montero is back on the roster, but not going to be playing. He was only going to be on the DL for a couple more days, so I was like, you know what, I'll just take him off there. He's only hurt, and if I absolutely need him to pinch hit, I can have him pinch hit. So that's the nice thing about that, but he's not, and we don't have Wellington Castillo anymore currently because bringing Montero back, I had to move somebody down, and so you see Montero's right there. So all I have right now is David Ross. Kind of gotta hope that nobody gets hurt. Cross my fingers. But we're not gonna start Dexter Fowler today. We are going to start Chris Coghlan up there, and we're gonna actually just let him bat at the top of the lineup and leave the lineup the same. And it's gonna be another night game here at Busch Stadium, and we're going to leave it clear again. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Steve, and Eric for the call, and then I'll be back after the game, guys.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett.
A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. One of baseball's best rivalries. The Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Buenos noches, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Baseball on the Show on this Cinco de Mayo. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Chris Coghlan will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder number 8, Chris Coghlan.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before. And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Here it comes. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. 1-2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. One 0 on the way. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The pitch. And he takes strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Peter Borges will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Peter Borges.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So a fine change up there to get the ground ball. Just one of a handful of pitches he'll feature moving forward as you take a look at the scouting report right there. Matt Carpenter will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. First pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And the pitch. Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. 1-0 pitch now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Bryant is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cards lead 1. We've played an inning. No score. Chris Bryant leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now here's the first pitch. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
When you're a hitter, there's only two times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats, it feels so good. And two is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for three?
Starlin Castro will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Come on, Cardinals!
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. He's set, now the pitch. And the sinking fastball, called strike three, and that's out number one.
Boy, really working both sides of the plate right there. They work them away on the first two pitches they have at, then they come in with that third one, and it's see you later.
Here's Javier Baez. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this is foul for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number two. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Pause. Now the pitch. Didn't get much of this at all as it's pushed to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got two outs and a runner only at third.
David Ross will get his first shot here, trying to come through with two away and a runner at third. First offering on the way. And Wainwright opens with a changeup, good for strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Yadier Molina will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 0-2 to Molina. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
All right, let's go.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
To me, making that play was all about before the ball was pitched. He had a great pre-pitch stance. He was ready for the play, and when the ball was hit to him, he was moving at the crack of the bat. That's nice.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Colton Wong will stand in. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Jason Hayward will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Tsuyoshi Wada is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
The pitcher, number 18, Tsuyoshi Wada.
Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Addison Russell will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. from the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Chris Coughlin will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Borges is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
In is Jorge Soler. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Adam Wainwright makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Peter Borges will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The pitch. Here we go. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here he comes on 2-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one. Pitch on the way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Russell will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Overrated.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there. And yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around it.
Chris Bryant will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
He's gonna go.
And here's the first pitch. Low for ball one.
Call that a ball?
No runs, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second.
Well, that's kind of what makes the hit-and-run play such a gamble. You can see right here on show track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. So once the guy at the plate can't make contact, that runner is hung out to dry.
Here's the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. Starlin Castro will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
And now a pitch on the way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. And that misses inside 1-0. On the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A reminder, we're back at it here tomorrow night on the show for Game 3 of this 4-game set. As you get a look there at the pitching matchup we'll have in store for us tomorrow night. Matt Adams will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. Now here's the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Russell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Johnny Peralta will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Javier Baez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
David Ross will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Now the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Well, and any designs he might have had about doing a lot of running tonight may need to be 86 right now because it's just not happening for him out there.
The 1-0 home. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy, now things are starting to slowly get away from you.
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Tsuyoshi Wada will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Holiday will make the catch, and the side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Still 0-0. Colton Wong will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. Bare-handed pickup. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a bare-handed grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Foul. Ready now on 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Here's the full count offering.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, 3-2. It probably would have been ball 4, but I'm not sure if I could have laid off that one either.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Peter Borges will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. First offering on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Addison Russell will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
No strike.
The 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
Yeah, and it seems like you kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Conlon.
Chris Coughlin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Jorge Soler will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Comes set, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Borges will take this one in for route number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch coming. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Now here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful. If you're not expecting this pitch, it's hard to really do much of anything with it. You can see this is a hard slider bearing down and in, and folks, that is nasty.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Chris Bryant will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And here's the first pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Adams is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Starlin Castro will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. So a good pitch there to get the out. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Javier Baez will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch coming. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by Peralta on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Yadier Molina will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First pitch coming. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh.
A good sign here to start the home seventh. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead run's on base to kick off the inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Colton Wong will stand in. Runners off for second. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. From the stretch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
I don't know if that one crossed him up or what, but that's a tough pass ball to take in a tie ball game. That could come back to haunt him.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you're going to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Jason Hayward will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on, we can do it.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a miss, says, oh my goodness. He loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
Bryant is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards leave one. We are still scoreless. David Ross will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips.
David Ross.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming from Wainwright. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Villanueva will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ty Kelly is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 21, Ty.
Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Tommy La Stella.
Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Kelly has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Addison Russell will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. Hard hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think these guys are pretty lucky just to get an out on this play. You see, they try to start the double play at second base. That doesn't work out, and they're pretty fortunate that the relay throw is in time to at least get the out at first.
Standing in now, Chris Coughlin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all. They've been shut down pretty well in this one, too. But finally, a little hope. They're on the board here with the RBI single.
Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 1 and the Cardinals nothing. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Batting in the fourth spot, number 46, Pedro Strop. Now playing left field and batting in the eighth spot, number 15, Chris Inokian.
Ty Kelly will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the eighth.
Ty Kelly.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1. Let's do it, Cardinals.
1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And no one will get this one.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Full count, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their sixth hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Peter Borges will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? Well, this guy's got one all right.
He waits, now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
A runner at first with no outs here. Comes set, now the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Move that runner over.
Here comes the 1-2. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. From the belt, the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Matt Carpenter will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Runners on first with one down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch-out.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Too low, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jordan Walden come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The pitcher number 46, Pedro Strop.
Chris Valaika will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Chris
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Here's Starlin Castro. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay. And Castro makes it all the way around to third with a triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Javier Baez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pause, now the pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Matt Adams will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Yadier Molina will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. That's slowly hit to the right side. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the 9th. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Johnny Peralta will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
All right, Peralta, let's go. Let's go, Peralta.
Here it comes. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You know what guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89?
Good swing on
Now the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Now another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Or take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 1-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
All right, guys. Well, we were able to get another win today, sneak another one away from the Cardinals. Again, 1-0. Oh, look at that. We got the COC water cards. But yeah, we were able to win again, 1-0. I mean, this is just improbable how I've won 2 games, not only during the week after not winning one at all during the week in April, but also to win them 1-0, winning these close ball games finally. And that's what you got to do if you want to be one of the better teams in the league. You gotta win when it really comes down to it. And those close ball games, and that's what we did. Yoshi Wada gave us a great start today. Absolutely phenomenal. Couldn't have asked anything better. Adam Wainwright was just equally as good, and it was great to see that Wada matched him on that. Although Wainwright's defense failed him at the end of that ball game, as he gave up an unearned run, which would end up being the deciding run in that game, as Rondon would come in the 9th inning and slam the door on the Cardinals for a second straight day. So we got 2 more games against these guys coming up. We got Travis Wood against Carlos Martinez, and then the rookie C.J. Edwards facing off against Michael Waka. That'll actually should be a decent matchup. Last time out, C.J. Edwards pitched great too, 6 scoreless innings, and we were able to defeat the Brewers with him. It was just a shame that he was not able to get the win because Edwin Jackson gave up the lead, and then we came back in the bottom half of that inning and took the lead back, and Edwin Jackson ended up getting the win. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to tune in later tonight for the Tuesday showdown between the Yankees and the Blue Jays. That one will be on probably, I'm going to say probably around midnight. I'll probably be doing that around midnight. Technically Tuesday Central Time, but wherever you are in the world, it'll be midnight Central Time. So adjust accordingly there for you. But yeah, that's that. And also don't forget, King Ross is going to be doing his NBA 2K15 playoffs. He'll have a doubleheader for you today and a doubleheader for you tomorrow as well. So be sure to check that out on King Ross 21, that Twitch there, and be sure to follow us here on Life of Ross Sports Gaming on Twitch, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Ross Sports Gaming Network. I'm in the process of uploading a bunch of new videos. I know I'm really far behind because I haven't even uploaded the videos from the Milwaukee series. I think I'm still uploading videos from the Cincinnati series, as you see there, from April 26th. So I still have 2.5 series to upload, plus a few Saturday showcases, a few Sunday night baseballs, and then a few Tuesday showdowns. So bear with me on that. But thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to keep it real. Shit, I didn't know I was going to be done with that one. All right, guys, keep it real.